And welcome back to NFT Art Talk in the mornings. We talk about news, hot topics, and industries related to crypto and NFTs. We like to get with y'all just to say first, good morning. Hope you're having a great morning wherever you are. If you're in the US, morning. If you're with us somewhere else, we hope you're having a day. It doesn't matter what time of day it is to have a great one. If you're new to the channel, we want to welcome you here to our community of acceptance, where we like to share what we're learning about the NFT space live. If you haven't met us yet, my name is Moshe, aka DJ Fetus. This is Kartik NFT in all the places. What's good, my dude?
Hey man, doing good. I had to represent the Hitman shirt today because my brother tagged our homie Gabe. He was having, I think, breakfast or lunch with Brett the Hitman Hart. So I had to represent that today. So I had to just come on here and say, "What's up?"
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, I saw Gabe was chilling with Brett the Hitman Hart. If you don't know, you better learn. One of
You better
the
know.
greatest wrestlers of our time. And then like everyone was in the comments talking about Kartik. That was so funny.
But aside, yeah, Gabe's our homie actor that he was in the last Terminator actually. So,
Yeah, dude,
anyways,
Gabe's the
we've known him forever.
Terminator.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm Gabe anymore now that he's been the Terminator. Like
Right.
he's just the Terminator now, and Ghost Rider,
I'll
dude,
show my Hitman love. Yeah, it goes right
and
too.
Ghost Rider. That would be fun to get him on the show someday. I wonder if he's doing any NFTs. Anyways, now we'll send him the episode so he knows we're talking about him. But let's go ahead and get into some here to do. Yeah, man, Kartik and I, we like to share the vibe. That's what we're here to do. And definitely Gabe deserves all the shout outs. He's one of our homies that just like put his mind like what he was going to achieve in his life and did it, in my opinion. And now he's just experiencing a lot of success and love in his life. It seems like I haven't talked to him in a while, but
And
love
continues
being
to succeed.
inspired, man.
Yeah.
Inspiring dude. And that Terminator was my kid's first movie. Like 3 months old. Anyways.
All right, yeah. So this is the first article I want to run across because it was going on Twitter Spaces. I don't know when Spotty Wi-Fi. One of these
everywhere right now, dude.
Yeah, one of these musicians. He was had hold of space, and he was just talking smack, kind of about Opensea not verifying his collection. He should be verified. I know he's been a successful music artist on there. But yeah, man. So former Opensea exec arrested and charged with insider trading of NFTs. A top former exec, the high-value NFT startup Opensea, was arrested Wednesday and charged with wire fraud, money laundering in connection with a scheme to commit insider trading. TechCrunch previously covered the firing of former Opensea head of product Nate Chastain. Chastain was accused of front-running purchases of NFT collections that he knew were about to be featured prominently on the homepage of Opensea. So, actually, I'll just bring this as examples. Big news kind of going around. What I really want to talk about in this article is that you're going to face these challenges because you're going to have bad apples in a space like this, especially when the marketplace relegates the royalty fee to, I think, 10% when you create it on there. Now, if you have your own contract, then you're able to release it on there and do whatever royalty fee you have. But I know we were talking about this in a few episodes back that there was a Solano chain where some items got stolen, but they put, I think, a 98% royalty fee back rate to it so that they were able to get those items back. So my biggest take out of this is like, when you have a third party marketplace always like this, and the artist doesn't have the option to like actually choose these type of things, like these middlemen can always take advantage of that and take advantage of the artist in the end of the day, because as the artist, you should always have the option to like distribute your material how you want to distribute it. So I just kind of want to highlight this article. I think that's why it's important. And I think in the future, you're going to see artists own their own marketplace or own distribution and write their own contracts. So this is just a headline article that's happening right now, but you're going to see an evolution to like what I just stated just previously in a few sentences ago.
Yeah, dude, everyone knows that shady shit's happening at Opensea, and now these fools are out. I love that. I kind of took that because like it's not just the royalty fee talking about, but it's also like who gets highlighted and what collections do these guys own and what are they doing. I mean, it's a market, so it's theirs. I understand but it's like, I don't know. It's interesting. Just headline all over the place today. And yeah, I mean, I don't think I have anything besides that. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
what I take from this is like
between with you.
it's gonna usher in an age where these artists are owning the contracts and distributing it. As a tech company or just thinking technology, you can't hold these things over artists in the end. Because like I'll tell everybody every day, all the stuff we see around here is created by artists. They should own their own distribution and the rights to all of it and name all those things. And it shouldn't be a technological barrier to that, especially when we've had the internet since when, like 90s basically on the regular.
Right. All right, let's keep it going. We make it quick hits here, and I could probably talk about this all day, to be honest. Yeah, this is just something we've been talking about on the show, but I thought it was interesting. It's getting some news coverage. I just love this. I think the project is, I don't need a strong word, but like I just think it's really interesting. These urine loving town Ethereums are now worth $16,000, and like on their website, it literally says no roadmap or no utility. And it was a free mint, one per wallet. I think it was free mint plus the gas. I'm sure the gas was like very expensive, 10,000 of them, and we all know when Ethereum gets 10 actions at one time, they are not happy about that. So regardless of how much they are costing, it's pretty cool to see. I mean, this is the art you're on the screen watching with us. If not, they're just green goblins. They go around Twitter space just fucking shit up. It's pretty awesome. If you've been on crypto Twitter lately, you might be asking your WTF are all these goblin NFTs clogging up my feed. So this is just an article about Goblintown. And, I think we sized it pretty well here. But basically, Goblintown isn't a real place. It's a state of mind that involves moaning, memes, and undying obsession with urine and fecal matter. Community misspells more words than a kindergartner intentionally, and its official description is little more than a few discernible words embedding among all categories. To join this community, y'all need at least 16K. The minimum purchase price of one Goblintown more than doubled overnight, Wednesday from 3.9 to 8.9 ETH, roughly. I'm just estimating. It was yesterday. But yeah, it was you get these for free in theory, plus gas. Since it's free,
So when motion means free, what it means is it just means like you're going in there and then you attach your wallet address and you're paying for the gas fee, so that actually gets attached to your wallet and then kind of on the blockchain it's on your wallet.
Yeah, Netflix director of product called it, their Twitter Spaces, either an absolute new low, or brilliance. The line is very thin here. I mean, it's just got the attention of a lot of people, I think, is the story. I think these NFT communities pop up frequently and just like come in and do this. So I love it.
And people might be like, how does this pop off? Well, what it is like they're able to create this like collection, right? What are 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 pictures. People know about it. They know about the hype, and then they're just able to hype it out so that people can kind of come to a tight website where they can mint it out, like he was saying. So people are wondering, like, how does this go off like that? Now, who's coming in there and buying all these? That could be different types of whales or just different types of people that are buying into the hype.
Yeah. Who knows who it is? That's the beauty. I mean, you can go look at the wallets that hold them, but some of them you're still not going to be able to find out who they are. Okay. Cardiff, you want to talk about
last article? Yeah, it was about Yeezy, Kanye West. So Kanye West stakes claim for NFT and metaverse trademarks after railing against pitches for NFT. The rapper and entertainer appears to be heading into the Web3 space. In January, rap producer, fashion designer Kanye West shared an Instagram image of a handwritten note that included the line, "Do not ask me to do a fucking NFT. He had to ask me later." Despite that apparent recitings, he may now have plans to enter the space based on new filed trademarks. So yeah, he filed 17 new trademarks for Yeezus, And it varies from amusement parks, blockchain-based currencies, NFTs, physical and online retail stores, and just other kind of campaigns and goods and stuff like that. Just want to highlight this article. When you see a big player kind of come in here and they're at least trademarking their stuff into that space, that it's just becoming more apparent that these influencers, athletes, or celebrities or artists are seeing this as a viable option, like a new revenue stream, basically, if you want to look at it like that. But also just a new way of presenting their brand and growing their brand. So, Yeezy, Kanye is signing off on it. It's just telling you, like, hey, it's in the space of these like mega players right now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's interesting to watch how they're doing it, like marks, and then doing it, and then that means they're owning Web 2, Web 3 spaces, and so I wonder also how frequently these kind of like superstar influencers are like, well, I better do this now before somebody else takes my shit. Because I know that's the way artists are trained to think. So yeah, interesting. Thank you for bringing this up. We got one more article today, and then we'll let you guys on your day. Just thought this was interesting. Coverage from the digital music news. Warner Music's Spinnin Records announces change to boost future growth, including NFT and Web3 pivot. They're a Netherlands-based recording or record company that is Warner Music bought half a decade ago, and they're basically planning to start releasing some NFTs as part of a wider effort to remain ahead of the industry curve. So I think this is kind of a similar story that Kartik and I wanted to bring up. If you're interested in this record label, it looks like they're doing something with Tiesto, first ever NFT project. Some interesting stuff in here. Please feel free to read the article. It's in our link in the description below if you're with us on YouTube. If you're on Twitter, come on over to YouTube, get the links, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, this article, I know we both think it's interesting because, major, like Kartik just said, the major players, and they're doing it, and they're supporting their artists doing it. They're supporting other people doing it. I'm sure like the labels also want to know more about it because they want to own Web3 rights. And it's interesting to see the juxtapositions of these stories, like even where we started with Opensea about like how if you're in Web3 now, you're realizing this is where you can do your own thing. You can have your own marketplace. You can own all your own rights here. And like Kartik, mark your own shit and own it all in Web2 also. And then, just to remember that like as artists we can do that. And I think for me to see like Warner, I think William Morris stuff already in the space, and I've reported on the show buying Bored Apes and like putting on the Bored Ape Yet bands and stuff like that. I mean, these people who are kind of known for coming in and taking all the rights and kind of controlling their career, it's our time to do it now. And this is a very
Yeah, and it's just a natural progression for any of these record labels or publishing houses because remember, they're just kind of rights management houses or distribution places. So in the end, I'll say, the artist is the one creating all the material. We consume all the material digitally on, screens, on our phones, on our computers. So everything is digitally released now. So it's a natural progression for these labels and these publishing houses to go this route. But also, it's just a natural progression for these independent artists to go that route as well, right? So it's just a matter of these artists learning, hey, what is this Web3 space? What can I do with it? And how do I own my own distribution? And that is actual possibility now.
Yeah. And, like Kartik's mentioning, and we can go, we'll go in more shows. The music industry particularly really solves a lot of problems that it has, that artists have, that business has, that the owner businesses have, that everyone, in a lot of industries, but not just NFT, like blockchain technology in general. So very interesting stuff. So you guys don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel, if you're the channel, then don't worry about it. And we want to say thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this morning, and we hope